Getting rid of unwanted people in your home can be tricky. The battlefield, North London. Brothers Tug and Sal Osbey are determined to get rid of an elusive tenant.
Why should you be taken for a mug when you've saved up and you've bought that property? It's not fair.
Property expert Paul Champlina is to referee.
The tenant, she's refused to vacate the property on the deadline day by the judge.
What will happen when they finally confront the tenant? Let's rewind and find out. Paul runs landlord action. His team help landlords fight for their rights.
We're like agony aunts half the time. We have landlords calling us up all over the country.
So, has your tenant paid you any rent?
We tell them, say, look, you've got to take a commercial view. You're in the buy-to-let industry.
And you find rabbit droppings all over the place.
And you've got to make sure that the landlord knows the law and that they don't go along there and harass them.
But if he's got a drug problem, surely he's not going to find £3,500.
We had one case where a guy had a punch up on the doorstep, and he had criminal proceedings issued against him, and we call that landlord wage, and we get a lot of it.
Working in Canary Wharf, London's exclusive business centre, computer engineer Tug Osbey and his brother Sal have reached breaking point. They've called in landlord action because landlord Tug hasn't received a penny in rent in over 3 months.
She's had a child after this 7 months into the contract, and she stopped working. Therefore I get no rent, so out of my savings I have to pay for the mortgage. The frustration is, it's your property, you want to go in there and change the locks. However, you can't do that. I think one night I'd wait for her to get out and I'd just go in the house and change the locks or something. That's got to go by the law. I mean, you can't just... Yeah, I know, but she's not going by the law. She hasn't paid me for 3.5 months. How much is it? 1,600, shows you. It's not a small amount of money. You can't do things, like in medieval ways. It's not a medieval ways. You could knock on the door and tell her.
Tug's too much of a Mr. Nice Guy to do battle with the problem tenant himself, so he asks brother Sal and expert Paul to do the dirty work. Paul's previously been a bailiff and a private investigator, so he knows exactly how to evict tenants.
We applied for an eviction date, which we've got, which I'm writing now in our diary. We've got 11 that week.
I haven't done anything like this before. This is the first time. I'm looking forward to it, really. It feels good to kick someone out.
But will they be able to evict the young mum and get back the rent money she owes them? Night's fallen in North Wales. Property expert Paul's carrying out his 11th eviction of the week. He's about to get rid of Tug's problem tenant, a young mum and her baby, from a flat in North London.
Priority this morning is to make sure that the bailiff turns up, and occasionally they don't turn up, unfortunately, to make sure that we get peaceful possession of the property for the landlord.
Sal's eager to go along on his brother's behalf.
Apparently she was alright, she was paying up and everything, she was always prompt on time and everything. And then suddenly, for the last 3 months, she stopped paying and she left her job, and I'm a bit off because my brother's the one who has to take all the
Inevitably, emotions are running high, and Paul needs the eviction to go ahead as quickly and smoothly as possible. He's happy to see the locksmiths are already there.
Hello, chaps. Peter? Paul?
Sal's not far behind.
Tug's brother. Hi. I'm Paul from Landlord Action. We're not sure whether she's there or not. We haven't knocked on the door, so but we're not going to knock until the bailiff comes here.
Without a bailiff, they can't proceed with the eviction.
Give him a call. Hopefully he's not stopped in. He's not stuck in traffic.
Where are these bailiffs, man? Flipping heck.
My name is Paul. I'm just making sure you're on your way.
Have you ever come and like on an eviction and the person refused to like leave the house?
Yeah.
Really?
Where are you now? Can you see me?
As I say, it's not particularly nice to
Kick someone out.
Yeah, when there's young kids involved, but
Okay, fine.
unfortunately, you know, law's the law at the end of the day.
Cheers. Bye. Oh, happy days.
It's a nice day to do this, though, isn't it?
I think our chap is here now.
At last, the bailiffs arrived, and the eviction can go ahead. But will the young mum leave without a fight? For some time, Jill from Chorley Council has been keeping an eye on one particular family. The eviction in North East London is about to go ahead. But will the tenant put up a fight?
No.
It turns out the young mum's already done a runner. But there's another problem to contend with.
Was unfurnished, presumably, wasn't it?
There was a bed.
Was it?
Yeah.
Was
bed gone.
has she nicked the bed, has she?
Nicked the bed.
Or was it a new bed, or not?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't a four-poster or water bed or anything like that?
It was just a double bed.
Oh, right, okay. Condition-wise, it's actually not bad at all, is it?
She left some bath detergents, but she's nicked the bed.
Has she?
Yeah.
Should we go and see what state this is in? Cupboards come off there. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, she's left the chocolate bar.
What's the date on it?
I wouldn't eat that, to be honest.
Finally, Sal's got possession of the flat for his brother.
Secure?
Yeah.
Good stuff. Okay. Okay. Good stuff.
Good eviction, eh?
Yeah, well, yeah.
But there's just the small matter of 3 months' rent.
I'm a bit off because she owes him about, what, £1,700, which ain't really a little amount, and, you know, my brother's not going to be able to get his money.
Sal thinks getting evicted was all part of the tenant's grand plan.
She knows that she's going to get a free house from, like, just falling pregnant and, you know, evicting herself, really. 'Cause that's her own scenario. She wrote the script. She wanted to get evicted, and the government has to put her in a house, don't they? I can't leave her on the streets. So she's done well. Well done.
You're right.
We've not done no. We've not done nothing.
No, it was just a friendly call actually, because I thought I'd pop in and see how you were.